Hello and welcome back to Ready Today World. Now, as you guys already know, last week the whole world was in shock after a video of Derek Chauvin, a police officer, knelt on George Floyd's neck and murdered him. The video made rounds on social media, most especially on Twitter, and caught the attention of the entire world because this was an act of pure racism, and this has been happening a lot in the United States and in many parts across the world. In the video, Floyd could be heard saying, "I cannot breathe, I cannot breathe, I can't breathe," but Derek insisted on kneeling on his neck, and after a few minutes, it was very unfortunate that George Floyd passed away. Even after onlookers told the cop that the guy was suffocating, Derek did not listen. He kept kneeling on George's neck until the guy passed out and he eventually died. Many actors, actresses, singers, musicians, politicians, and almost everyone around the world was filled with extreme anger and coming out to express their views on this evil act. This is not the first time that police brutality has gone to the extreme and has ended up in the killing of innocent people. Innocent lives have been taken over and over again. Now, Derek Chauvin's wife, Kellie, announced Friday night that she's ending their marriage after 10 years. Her rep says her utmost sympathy lies within Floyd's family, with his loved ones, and with everyone who is grieving this tragedy. While Mrs. Chauvin has no children from her current marriage, she respectfully requests that her children, her elder parents, and her extended family be given safety and privacy during this difficult time. Kellie, who was born in Laos and was crowned Miss Minnesota back in 2018, says she's devastated by the death of George Floyd. The Minnesota cop Derek Chauvin has been charged with third-degree murder in George Floyd's death. Now, George Floyd was unarmed at the time he died at the hands of this Minnesota police officer. Now, this has unleashed a wave of protests across the United States. Demonstrators first turned out in the city of Minneapolis, where George Floyd died, but rallies quickly broke out in Georgia, California, New York, Kentucky, Florida, and Pennsylvania. The protests are about more than the death of one man. Mr. Floyd's killing has reopened centuries-old wounds about race relations in the United States, especially the way African Americans are treated by police. While the protests have largely been peaceful, police in several cities have fired rubber bullets and tear gas to disperse demonstrators. The city of Minneapolis has been left with burned-out buildings and looted stores. Some of America's largest cities have imposed curfews to get people off the streets, and several state governors have called in National Guard troops to handle the situation. We are here to bring you the latest updates on this story. Subscribe to Ready Today World to get the latest news right in your email box. Stay safe, everyone.